These photographs have made their way online, showing what appears to be a mysterious creature moving around in the forest. The pictures were then picked up by a few websites that investigate strange creatures, but they were able to offer little information in regards to what it was, or who took the images. The only details that have emerged since being uploaded was that it was captured in either Argentina or Brazil, and that the eyewitness didn't want to be contacted in fear of being ridiculed. The individual who recorded the creature can be seen filming through their window, and the creature can be seen in the background moving through some dense shrubbery. The people who have seen the photographs have said that it resembles a large hairy man, being around 7 foot and weighing at least 350 pounds, while other commenters said the creature resembles a large wolf man, saying that the areas around Brazil and Argentina are full of stories of large wolf men. It has even got to the point that many residents will outright refuse to walk the streets during the night, in fear of encountering one of these creatures. There's a brief moment where the creature catches the person filming it, and looks directly into the camera, giving us a good view of its face. Although the creature looks to have a humanoid-like face, it definitely doesn't match that of a human. In some instances, police have been called in to investigate these strange sightings, as residents in various towns across Brazil refused to go out during the night, and which eventually led to a nighttime curfew being imposed. Those who live in Brazil swear by what they're seeing, and have said that although these creatures are definitely rare, and aren't sighted very often, when you do see one, fear completely takes over. These beings are said to bear greyish-black hair all over its face and body, and have a stature of over 8 feet. Every measure to learn more about the creature was inconclusive. For example, a hair sample from the creature was sent to a Sasquatch Bigfoot research group, but the results came back as inconclusive. Bigfoot groups have said that it's due to results like these that has led them to believe that something is out there. Or on another occasion when the creature's footprints were investigated, but police came to the disappointing conclusion that they must have belonged to a strange-looking man. However, those who have seen the creature strongly refuted any claim that it was a human. They described its movement as walking on all fours, and its face so horribly distorted that it was far more relatable to a monkey or an ape than a human. Although some residents did say that on a number of occasions they did see it walk on 2 legs, and said it easily towered above them. Over the years there have been multiple sightings of the creature. The sightings began decades ago when children would report seeing a monster in the forest. It wasn't until CCTV was installed, and adults started to see this thing, that the stories gained traction. Those who spotted the creature would call it a canine humanoid, saying that it would often be seen throughout the nearby forests, but it would also come close to their houses during the nighttime. The appearance of the creature was so chilling that those who saw it swore to never leave the house again, and eventually led to parents not letting their children out of the house during certain times. Police reports were made by those living in these areas, demanding an answer for what this thing was. One man called in and described how he'd seen the creature perching on a railing near his home, and then spontaneously dropping 17 feet to the ground with a perfect landing. Even a group of soldiers were left traumatized when they spotted the creature speeding past them. Unsurprisingly, not everyone has accepted the existence of a werewolf, and there's many who insist that the sightings and panic were caused by a hoaxer, and that they were dressed in a werewolf costume. They claim that there were reports of a teenage boy at the time who was known for wearing a mask and jumping out of bushes to scare people. Additionally, there were reports that a police officer had found a mask, and that he was laughing to himself about the reports. However, some have said that the police were aware of what was going on, and to make people feel better they took a photograph of a police officer with a fake mask. Although this creature has been seen throughout various areas of Brazil, different countries have also reported a similar looking creature, with Michigan having the Dogman, a creature that's said to closely resemble that of a werewolf, and North America having the Bigfoot, a large ape-like creature that's said to stand over 8 feet tall. What's interesting about these creatures is that they've all been seen by everyday people for hundreds of years. All throughout history there's been reports of strange creatures that don't resemble that of a human, and even the military have released documents showing that they've investigated these sightings. As of right now, those scientists have said there's no proof of these creatures, and the most likely answer for what's being seen is either a shadow, or someone's trying to prank people. They say that if these creatures were genuine there would be more sightings. Although scientists have come to this conclusion, there's still many people throughout Brazil that believe in these claims, and that will take the necessary precautions when going out at night. So what do you make of these interesting photographs, and what do you think this creature is? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.